It must always be remembered that what the Constitution forbids is not all search and seizures, but unreasonable search and seizures. The main points stated in the editorial are that the police are breaking the Constitution due to illegal search and seizures. The purpose of this speech is to argue that the police are indeed not breaking the Constitution, but bettering our community by allowing the rules of the Constitution, by obeying the rules of the Constitution. Although some officers do take this to the extreme at times, they are not indeed breaking the Constitution. My claim here and my main fact is the claim of fact that we are not breaking the Constitution. The Fourth Amendment states the police can search and seize under suspicion. Under the Terry ruling, a police officer may stop and detain a person based on reasonable suspicion, and if the police reasonably suspect the person is armed and dangerous, they may also frisk him or her for weapons. And this is my first disagreement with the article. They're stating in their article that these people are unlawfully searched. With this being said, if the officer has some type of suspicion that they can be searched. My next disagreement is that of the response that we are in compliance of the Constitution. We are indeed in compliance. It is all opinionated. What is suspicion? Reasonable suspicion is defined by a set of factual circumstances that would lead a reasonable police officer to believe criminal activity is occurring. What is dangerous? Able or likely to cause physical injury, a dangerous criminal. This means that if an officer feels like someone is going to commit a crime or is committing a crime or has any suspicion of anything, that they can, they can search and seize anything that they would like. A police officer may stop a person in a public place located within the area of such an officer's employment where they work. Basically, this gives an officer, well, like if they're in their jurisdiction, they can search if they're under any suspicion. What justifies that? A cop could feel like he is in danger, or someone else could be in danger and stop them. Also, if the property owner has a no loitering sign up, and they're hanging around there, they are indeed breaking the law and can be stopped. And if the officer has suspicion, then they can stop and frisk them. This brings me to my next disagreement to them that racial profiling is the reason of the stop and seizure case. I personally don't believe it is any racism or profiling going on. We all know that in the rural more areas, especially where there's poverty, there is a high percentage of African Americans and Latinos in bad areas. People stress this issue because they don't want to be stopped and grow up being taught not to like the cops. It is known amongst those races, African Americans and Latinos, to dislike officers. So they won't be in it. They won't be in compliance and work with the officers to better their community. They are grown up. They are taught when they're grown up to dislike the officers. This is why the city came up with the TAP program. This program has indeed helped the community. Currently, more than 3,200 buildings are enrolled in the TAP program, and with this program, the officers go around and actually do search and seizure. This program is a favorite program for law enforcement officers. In conclusion, although there are some police officers who verbally disrespect citizens while approaching them, they aren't breaking the laws to protect the community. Some may blame the police training, but there isn't a factor in this editorial. With the facts and policy I stated and supported above, it can be justified that the police officers are indeed following the Constitution. Thank you.